Welcome back, Pokemon fans. My name is Angel of the Night 091, and today we are going to be doing a Pokemon Kaizo Blue Nuzlocke challenge. As you guys may not be aware, Pokemon Kaizo Blue is a ROM hack of Pokemon Blue, and today we're going to be playing it on my analog pocket console that I was very fortunate to get from the Kickstarter. So, in order to get into the challenge, we're going to go over a few rules here before we actually proceed with the challenge. The rules are going to be as follows. So rule number 1, the Nuzlocke begins after obtaining the Pokedex from Professor Oak. Number 2, all Pokemon must be nicknamed. To my knowledge, that is the norm. Number 3, you can only catch the first encountered Pokemon in each area and none else. If the first Pokemon encountered flees or faints, there is no second chance. Rule number 4, in the event of running into a Pokemon you've already encountered, you are able to try again until a different Pokemon appears. Number 5, any Pokemon that faints is considered dead and must be released or stored in a specific PC box for dead Pokemon. So there is no coming back from this. Once the Pokemon is dead, that's it. That is the name of the game. Number 6, if the player blacks out, they may continue with any available Pokemon in their PC in order to continue their Nuzlocke challenge. To my knowledge, this is pretty much standard right across the board. If you guys have any other Pokemon in your PC, you are allowed to use those in order to continue on with your challenge. And number 7, when you're out of all alive Pokemon, the game is over and you fail. Okay, so if I lose all of my Pokemon that I have in my party, and I have lost all of my Pokemon that are in my PC, that is it, guys. The challenge is over, and that would be considered as a huge fail. All right, so as we are getting into this here, we are going to be using the Analog Pocket. As you guys can see, I'm using a Xbox controller in order to play this. So we are going to jump into this here. So we are going to go to Game Boy Color, and we're going to go to Kaizo Blue. Now, I have not played this before. I have not researched it. I have not looked it up. I know nothing about this ROM hack, and that is the way that we are going to keep it as we are going forward into this Let's Play. First thing I want to do is I want to choose my starter Pokemon. Now, I'm not necessarily sure exactly what starter Pokemon I wish to choose or which one would be the right choice. I know that the first gym leader is Brock, and he's weak to grass and usually weak to water. However, I feel like Charmander is the only way to go for these challenges, so that's what we're going to choose. So let's jump into the Pokemon Kaizo here. We're going to go into a new game. Hello there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon! My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is widely inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? Well, the last time I checked, my name was Corey, so we're going to put that in there. All right, let's go down to lowercase here. And our rival. All right, so your name is Corey. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What's his name again? We are gonna call this guy Retro. If you guys don't know who Retro is, he's a good buddy of mine, so we're gonna call him Retro. Because you can't go through a retro game without kicking it retro. So here we go. We are going to go with Retro. That's right. I remember now. His name is Retro. Corey, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Alright, Super Nintendo. Ooh, I should have probably played this with the Super Nintendo controller. That would have been pretty cool. Alright, we are going to withdraw the potion because obviously we're going to need some potions. Now, in the rules, when I was looking up a Nuzlocke, because it's been an extremely long time since I've actually done one, I've noticed that the rules have changed, allowing you to use Pokemon Centers. So I'm actually going to use the Pokemon Centers as we go along, as well as items. But as soon as a Pokemon dies, that's it, guys. The game's done. As soon as those Pokemon are dead, that's it. So we are going to go in here to the tall grass. Hey, wait, don't go into the tall grass. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Alright, so far it's starting off the exact same. Story mode is exactly the same, so that's fantastic. I feel like the game colors are a little bit brighter in this game, which I think is pretty sweet. Retro. Gramps! I'm fed up with waiting. Retro? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Corey. There are 3 Pokemon here. Ha ha ha, my boy. They're inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left. But you can have 1. Choose. Hey, Gramps. What about me? Be patient, Retro. You can have 1 too. Alright, so, first Pokemon is Charmander. Okay, no difference here. Next Pokemon is Squirtle. No difference there either. And last but not least, we have trusty old Bulbasaur. Now guys, we're going to kick it old school. We're going to go with Charmander. Alright, now we need to nickname this Charmander. What nickname to give it? Alright, we're gonna call Charmander Damon. I'll take this one then. Retro received a Squirtle. It's normal. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. Cool. Didn't mean to click on him a second time there. That's alright. Wait, Corey! Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Well, buddy, we're in for some real treat here. We are going to get a Charmander Squirtle battle going. Wants to fight. Sent out Mew? You friggin' jerks! What are you doing setting me up against a Mew right away? What? I get friggin' Charmander and they get Mew. How is that fair? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to take Mew. So, it looks like our Charmander has Ember and Scratch to start off with, which is actually outside of the norm. And with the Mew, it's got Thunder Wave. So it's got Pound and Thunder Wave. So I can't foresee this actually working out very well. Hope I don't get like crazy haxed. Okay, cool. Totally kicking that Mew's butt. And so far we are 1 win into this. So that's fantastic. Oh no, I picked the wrong Pokemon. I mean, dude, you got a frickin' Mew, man. Okay, I'll take my Pokemon. I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Corey, Gramps, smell you later. Actually, this is really exciting to be able to play something that's a little bit different than usual. So now, if the Nuzlocke doesn't start until after Professor Oak, then I can actually go through and train up my Charmander without worrying. Especially if I faint, I can actually heal him up as we go along. So let's take a step out onto route number 1. This would be the first route that we would be able to catch a Pokemon on if we had any Pokeballs. So at the time, we do not have any Pokeballs, so we cannot capture this Pidgey. If, let's say after I deliver the Pokedex to Oak, or Oak's parcel, and I come back out here and I find a Pidgey, that would be my obligatory Pokemon that I would have to catch. But considering we're actually just going to do a little bit of training here and try to get our levels up, we are going to just defeat some wild Pokemon as we go along. So I'm going to try to make it to Viridian City, and then what we're going to do is we're going to backtrack, do a little bit of a cutaway, and then we're going to level up Damon to some higher levels. I'm not going to go past, I don't think I'm going to go past 10 though, because if I go past 10, I'm going to be risking not being able to capture any Pokemon. So it looks like the first Pokemon on the route that seems to be different is a Caterpie, which normally you would only be able to get these outside of, well, inside Viridian Forest, outside Viridian Forest, above Cerulean, I believe, are the only locations for these, so that would be kind of interesting, having a Butterfree. But I'm kind of looking to see if there's any different Pokemon here, because, quite frankly, I don't want to use Pokemon that I've already used before. I don't know about you, but that is the biggest game killer for me, is reusing the same old Pokemon over and over. However, the starter Pokemon are always okay for me. I don't feel like that's ever really a problem, because I never really get tired of Charmander. Okay, another Pidgey. So it seems so far it's just Pidgey and Caterpie here, but we don't know if there's any other differences. So we will play Wing Attack. Ooh. That is a huge game changer right away, having Wing Attack. That's pretty cool. Okay, 23 experience. Now, I believe if we talk to this gentleman over here, he will give us a potion. So we'll be doing that. Definitely want to have all of the recovery items that we can in order to be able to progress. Hi, I work at the Pokemart. It's a convenience shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know. I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Sweet, thank you, sir. Definitely can use all the potions. So it looks like the route is actually changed up a little bit. This is not the standard route number 1, which is interesting. To my knowledge, from what they say, the routes are pretty much different, or a little bit more in depth. Ekans. Interesting Pokemon to have here at the beginning. I wonder why you would want to have an Ekans right away. Ooh, we are wrapped. I definitely do not want to get stuck with Ekans, especially if all it has is wrap. No, thank you. So far it's Pidgey, Caterpie, Weedle, Ekans. Okay, we're gonna use a potion here and just heal up. Alright, level 8. Damon the Charmander. Actually, we're already to Viridian City. That's pretty good. Not as very challenging on the first route. From what I hear, like I said, the game, from what I've been told, is extremely challenging, so... Fighting fit. We hope to see you again. Alright. So this is where we are going to cut away. We're going to do a little bit of training. We're going to get our Charmander up a couple of more levels. And we will be right back. Alright guys, so we just finished up with leveling up our Charmander Damon. And Damon is now level 12. We actually have a couple of different attacks onto him here. So we actually managed to get Bite and Headbutt. So we actually leveled up to about level 12. So we're going to go to the Pokemon Center, and then we're going to go to the Pokemon Mart and get Oak's Parcel. So we're just going to do a quick heal up here. Again, Pokemon Centers are not outside of this Nuzlocke. They are involved, so that's perfectly fine. And we're going to go to the Pokemart. Hey! Hey! You came from Palatown? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him? Alright, so we have Oak's Parcel. So let's head back to Palatown and give Professor Oak his parcel. Just going to avoid the grass if I can. Okay guys, so what this means, as soon as we give Oak's parcel to Professor Oak, he's going to give us the Pokedex. That is going to be the go time for this Nuzlocke. Oh, Corey. How is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What? You have something for me? Corey delivered Oak's parcel. Ah, this is the custom Pokeball that I ordered. Thank you. Gramps! What did you call me for? Oh, that was... that was Retro. Why do you sound like an old guy, Retro? All right. I have a request of you two. On the desk there is my new invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Corey and Retro, take these with you. Corey got the Pokedex from Professor Oak. Alright guys, this is going to be the start of the Nuzlocke right here. So he's just asking us to capture all the Pokemon in the Pokedex and complete his encyclopedia because it's his world dream. As you guys all know the story, this game's been around since like the 90s. Alright Gramps, leave it to me. Corey, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Ha 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 ha! Alright, so that is going to be the beginning of the Nuzlocke here. Now, we don't have any Pokeballs yet, so we can't capture any Pokemon on route number 1. We will come back and capture one as we get the Pokeballs. Now, if we take a look at the town map, let's see if anything's changed. Still good old Kanto. Alright. So no difference in the map, so that's pretty fantastic. And we are going to go on to route number 1. We're going to avoid the grass until we get up to get our Pokeballs. I'm really hoping that I don't get Ekans. If I get Ekans, that's going to be so terrible, just wrapping everything. Although our opponent won't be able to attack back, like that's okay, but I don't know, man. I just don't have a good feeling about Ekans. Okay, so $10 for a Pokeball. That's not bad. So obviously we're going to be able to have a lot of Pokeballs here. I am going to fill up. I know we don't have that many routes, but you never know how hard that they've made this game, so I think I'm just going to go right up to... Wow, those are really inexpensive. Okay, we're going to go with 99 Pokeballs. Okay. Antidotes, we are going to get a ton of antidotes. Ooh, I do not want that many antidotes. I did not have that much money. Okay, we're going to go with 800. Okay. I don't know why we would need Ice Heal at this point in the game, but one thing to take note of, if you guys are doing the potion-only Nuzlocke challenge of this, there's no potions here. So that could pose to be a bit of a problem for you. Okay, I'm going to get 4 Paralyze Heal. And I'm going to get 2 Ice Heals. Again, I don't know if I'm actually going to require the Ice Heals or not, but they could be something in this game that I'm not sure of. So I guess one more Pokeball is not going to kill us. There we go. Okay, so now we can go back to route number 1 because we haven't encountered anything yet. And we will try to capture our very first Pokemon. Now, items. I still have 2 potions, which is good. Okay. These are going to be more important than the Pokeballs. Probably not the town map, but... Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So our first encounter is going to be our first Pokemon. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really hoping for not Ekans. If it's Ekans, I'm going to be so disappointed. Oh, please don't be Ekans. We are not off to a good start there, ladies and gentlemen. It is a freaking Caterpie. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I guess that's okay. Now, I know I can't attack the Caterpie because I will kill it. So we're just going to have to throw some Pokeballs here and hope that we catch it. Down in B. Come on. Down in B. 1, 2. Nope. Caterpie. Come on. That is a terrible first Pokemon. There was definitely some potential on this route. I'm definitely going to tell you that. So, out of the Pokemon that I seen, that you guys seen, there was Pidgey, there was Caterpie, Weedle, then there was a Nidoran female, a Nidoran male, there was a Sandshrew, and then Ekans, of course. But a freaking Caterpie. Gross. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So, we are going to have to nickname this Pokemon. What are we going to nickname this Pokemon? We're going to call this Pokemon Charles. Gross. Charles. Caterpie. Why Caterpie? Okay. Okay, so Damon has a higher special than his attack. So that is cool. Let's swap this here. Okay. I'm going to go back for a fresh heal. Because obviously we want to keep them as alive as long as possible. Okay. I'm going to go this way. I'm not going to fight our rival just yet. But I am going to find another potion up here. There's a hidden potion up here. Right at the tree. I just want to see if I can find any Pokemon here. I don't know if the route's going to be the same or not. Okay, so it looks like that ledge I can jump over. But it looks like it's blocked by water. Okay, so if I jump that, I'm not going to be able to go back and heal up. So I'm going to try to find the first Pokemon on this route, and we're going to catch it. Okay, what is it going to be? It's a Bulbasaur! What? Okay, so starters are also in here too. Ooh, I have Charles out as my lead. I do not want that. I'm probably going to have to attack it. I'm going to try to do some balls here. That was super luck. Okay, down in B for the win, Gen 1ers. What up? You know what's going on. Alright, so we got Bulbasaur as our first Pokemon. Yes. Okay. We're going to call this one Pickles. We're going to call him Pickles. Pickles. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to stop right here for this episode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, I'm going to train up Charles and Pickles to the point where I can use them, roughly around the same level as Damon. And then we will get into episode number 2. So as it is, we're going to train them up, get to level 12. I'm assuming not Pickles, but Charles is going to evolve into Butterfree. And then we will move on to the next route. So as much training as there's going to be in this, I'm going to cut it out because there's no point in showing a bunch of training episodes. If someone dies while I'm training, I'll definitely share it for sure. I'll cut in as I'm recording. But we're going to go through the routes. We're going to go through the trainer battles. We're going to go through the gyms. Everything is going to be shown. The only thing that's not going to be shown, of course, is going to be training unless someone dies. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this first episode. It is definitely a different kind of video there for me. I'm not normally into the Nuzlocke craze, but if you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, post your comments, and we will see you guys in the next episode.